Hello everybody, and welcome to GetUsFree.com, a blog and YouTube channel dedicated to showing how current events are slowly eroding our freedoms and how we can take them back. Today's topic, Dianne Feinstein just doesn't get it. Mass shootings are not a symptom. As we go further into the future and the media sensationalizes everything, it's easy to look at things like mass shootings and say we're doing something wrong. Every day we hear in the news how someone went out and shot someone, whether it be because they were mentally deranged or simply angry. The media won't take a neutral stance on this because these events make their ratings shoot sky high every time it pops up. Unfortunately, this is a case of the bark being worse than the bite. The media will tell you that this is an epidemic, and we need to take extreme measures to head it off. Any rational person will tell you that any extreme measure generally ends up being bad for everyone. Rushed legislation on things like gun control will inevitably trample on the rights of the law-abiding citizens who did nothing wrong. This is an example of punishing the masses for the transgressions of a few. This year, the presidential administration intends on curtailing our ability to acquire firearms and limit the ways in which we can use them. Bans on things like assault weapons and high-capacity magazines with more than 10 rounds are high up on the list of the things they want to get done. While on the surface this seems to make sense, the unintended consequences of this can easily end up being disastrous. I read an article recently that states very clearly the need for many Americans to own these so-called assault weapons. During the riots in Los Angeles in 1992, many store owners were able to keep their properties safe by standing on the roofs of their buildings and brandishing their AR-15s, the weapons that everybody wants to get rid of. During the chaos in the wake of Hurricane Katrina, the citizens protected their property with automatic rifles, well, not automatic rifles, but semi-automatic rifles, fending off the desperate who attempted to take what was theirs, food and their property. In both cases, law enforcement was virtually nowhere to be found because in an emergency like that, they are tapped. They are nowhere to be found. So I submit that before we go blindly banning a weapon because of its potential danger, let's look at how it can be used as a force for good. A tool can only do what its wielder wills it to do. Legislation directed more at the people using weapons is a reasonable option. I support any legislation that places restrictions on who can own and carry a weapon based on their criminal background and mental health. I think a big help would be to do something like a driver's license and just have a gun ownership license. You get a single background check, and then once you have that license, you're free to purchase firearms at will. If you do something stupid that makes you a danger to society, your license is revoked, your weapons are confiscated, and you are flagged in the system and prevented from buying any weapon. Let's get our lawmakers to look at this topic from the right perspective. Banning guns won't do anything. They're all over the black market. We have to look at the people, not inanimate objects incapable of operating on their own. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and I hope you watch my other videos that will be posted on this page. And also, you can view my blog at www.getusfree.com and check out other topics. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.